Hi, I'm Solbrick, an adult fan of Lego, and I'm on a mission to create my own Lego city called Soultown. In this video we're gonna put in a retro train station way up here. And that's mighty high up, almost as high as Snoop Dogg. So pour up your gin and juice, sit back, relax and enjoy this video show. My train station will be based on the Lego set 2150 train station from 1996, which was a red version of the yellow set 4554 metro station from 1991. As you can see from the image of the yellow version, it has an open backside. I'm going to cover that up. I gotta be honest with you, I don't own these two train station sets. But I do have a solution for that, a solution that I want to share with you, a solution that the great Eiffel man once shared with us. And that is to Google the instructions for the set you want to build and then use the parts in your collection you already have. Here's the result. I made some changes to the design. Most noticeable is that I only built the main building and not the original platform, and that is so it will fit where it's going to be placed. I also used some other parts to supplement the ones I don't have enough of. For example, the rounded 2x2s that forms the columns, but also the windows on this side. As you can see, I modified the building slightly. This side is the one that's going to be faced towards us, so I wanted it to be the side that's closest to the original design. However, I did build a full facade for the backside. Let's check that out. For the backside, I've mirrored the front design. Now, I haven't been quite honest with you again. Since this is a background building, I haven't built an interior for it. Instead, I focused on a more detailed exterior. And what an exterior. I imagine this being an old train station, maybe from the 1800s, and that over time has been modified to fit each period's needs. Maybe the chimney was there from the beginning, but then they added the stupid bird and a more modern ventilation system. The kiosk is now one for modern vegan cupcakes. Oh, that's triggering, but tasty. The midsection has this large city sign, an awning and a vegan clock. So modern. For the right side, we can imagine that in the original design they had large windows here, but then they fired the clerks who worked at the ticket booth and replaced them with this ticket machine. I personally welcome our new overlords. Since digital money is banned in Soultown, they need to feed the machine with cash. So next to it, there's this ATM. Money. Money is the root of all evil, but also a way to pay for train tickets. The platform has this color pattern that I use for all my public transportation platforms. And I used these grill pieces as markings for people who are visually impaired so that they don't fall down on the tracks. And please don't stand on the white markings. Now this platform is a bit short to be a stormtrooper, but also a bit short to fit the needs of the state. So here's the extension for it. You can sit here and wait for your life to be over. Here's a fun vending machine that spins things for you. And a small stair that will attach to the main staircase. Let's compare the two sides to each other so you can see the slight but efficient changes. To give this more life, we're going to add some passengers and train station personnel. Time to pop it in its place. Now, I think this turned out rather splendid. It's funny that I in a previous video said that I never build red buildings, so I used most of my red parts for internal structures, so it was a bit tricky to source the parts needed for this wonderful train station. The train station rests on these buildings, like this old medieval looking house that has two full interiors. One for a grocery store, but also one for a tiny apartment. I'm super happy with that mock, so click this video to check it out.